hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Come on back.
Daddy, I want to go to tennis camp. It's where all the rich boys are.
It's because you're spoiled. See, I want something practical. I want a monkey.
That's a great idea. That way it can be a pet and a tutor.
I want a poster of that cool Joe Camel. He gets a lot of chicks because he smokes.
I don't know about chicks.
more than
You don't
you
need a
like
poster.
anything.
He's got a big nose. What do you need?
Hold it.
I may not have
Hold it. Hold it. Now, if I wanted to listen to your whining, I would come home and eat with you.
You, Daddy, and we want to talk to you.
Well, okay, let's talk. But nothing about what you want, nothing about your feelings, and nothing about what other dads get for their kids. That's just the way my dad used to get rid of me. The only positive memory of him I still have, the drunken bum.
The nerve of that woman.
Do you mind? Could I just have one bite of my burger in peace?
Sorry. Look at this.
What's that?
Jasper's duty. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. You go ahead and eat.
No, that's okay. You got my attention now.
Well, I was taking Jasper for his walk, and he stopped off for a little poopy at the Jacksons' house. And as he's dropping off this little package, that maniac woman came screaming out of her house like Jasper was a buffalo who's just eating a Taco Bell.
Well, he was relieving himself on their lawn.
I was gonna pick it up. What am I supposed to do? Catch it as it's coming out of his keister? Who am I, Jack? Yogi Berra? I mean, come on, look at it. It's so cute. God, that woman was screaming so loud, Jasper didn't even get to finish his bowel movement. Well, why doesn't our neighbor like me? I took her a bundt cake when they first moved in.
Well, speaking as someone who's had one of your bundt cakes, I'll tell you this. It took 3 weeks for it to move out.
Come on, Jack. What are we going to do about the neighbor?
Well, we seem to be stuck with him, so why don't you just try to make the best of it? Invite this woman over, turn on Ricky Lake, have some international coffee, and talk about woman stuff. You know, getting the laundry wide, eliminating pesky household odors, and oh, that mystery thing that makes you walk on the beach feeling all fresh.
Jack, everything you know about women comes from TV commercials. If I believed all of that, I'd think men were only interested in beer and scantily clad women.
Scantily clad girls. Look, why don't you just call this woman so I can at least eat my burger in peace, huh?
Oh, all right, I'll call her, but you hold Jasper's duty for me.
This duty is warmer than my burger. Sticking dog doing my face. I'm trying to eat my favorite dinner.
Where the hell have you been? You were supposed to be home at 6. If you're gonna be late, you should call. Or perhaps if there was some way I could get a hold of you.
Not this again.
Mr. Cool won't wear a beeper.
You know you'd be calling me for every little thing. Like, you're lonely, you're bored, you want a mochaccino.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to bring me a mochaccino. Just something that says you're thinking of me. You know, you could bring me a little surprise when you come home from work. A single rose, a thoughtful card, a tasteful Hooter magazine.
Look, will you just tell me what you want me to do in exchange for 5 minutes of silence so I can eat my burger in peace?
Fine. I want you to carry a beeper. I want a clock radio so I can hear that perky Friends theme song 10 times a day. I want a personal trainer, a petite woman with large knockers, skilled in the art of erotic massage. I want a therapist so I can work through my attachment to you. I want Alicia Silverstone now, before she gets fat like that big blondie on Facts of Life.
Hi, come on in.
Thank you. This is for you.
Oh, that's amazing. This looks exactly like the cake pan I use.
And the same cake. I couldn't get it out.
My husband has the same problem.
By the way, your lawn is beautiful. Oh, I guess your doggies don't duty on it. Oh, international coffee. Look how shiny these cups are. I can see myself.
The dogs lick them clean. Oh, you know, I'm so glad that we can sit here and work everything out. I want to know if there's anything that bothers you. If there is, please let me know.
Oh, that is so sweet of you. I made a little list.
Oh, I see you've CC'd all the neighbors.
They were very helpful in compiling the list.
Well, let's start with the A's. Avocados?
Yes, my Vic saw someone reaching over the fence and picking them off our tree.
Well, it wasn't us. We don't even like avocados. Guacamole?
No, thank you. I'm watching my figure, but you go ahead. You'll see number 2 concerns your sprinklers wetting my lawn furniture.
Well, after all, it is outdoor furniture. I mean, you don't get mad at God when he rains on it, do you?
Do you really want to discuss religion?
No. What's this about my garbage?
Oh, I was going through your trash, and I noticed that you're not recycling.
Listen, I've gone through your mail, Missy, and I think you ought to help your Uncle Ed. I don't care how much money he's borrowed. Anything else?
Your sprinklers are getting spots on my Vic's powder blue 64.5 Mustang convertible. My Vic is very particular about that car.
Yeah? Well, my Jack doesn't like your stinking avocados in his guacamole.
My Vic's gonna be very angry, and if I was your Jack, I would just watch my step.
Ooh, my Jack's just shaking in his boots.
Oh, did he get him at the swap meet while you were shopping for that dress?
Fine, the gloves are off. Split ends.
Crow's feet.
Panty lines.
Mustache.
Beard.
I lied. Your cups aren't shiny at all.
Bitch.
And a bread maker.
You don't eat?
But I love the smell. And I want a football phone, but I don't want a subscription to Sports Illustrated. Less golf, if anyone is listening. And I want 3 wishes. And my first wish is that I want unlimited wishes. And with the other 2, I want to be emperor of the world. And Alicia Silverstone will be my empress. Until she gets fat.
You never shut up, do you?
Off with his head. Alicia, off with your clothes. Flop his world. Flop his world.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Could I please eat my burger now?
Eat. Then wear your cap of bells and amuse me.
Jack! Honey, don't make any plans for Thursday night.
Oh, God. I'm not going to have to hold hands and watch a special 1-hour episode of Wings, am I?
Close. You won't be laughing at this either. Honey, we're going to a fight Thursday night.
Really? Do we have good seats?
Oh, you'll be right where the action is.
Oh, great. That's great. Who's fighting?
You are. You're fighting the neighbor's husband.
Dad, I hear Mom got you in a fight with that Vic guy next door.
Your mom's got me in a lot worse messes than this, son. You were the first.
You don't mind the Mom got you in a fight, Dad?
I'll tell you the truth, life's been punching, kicking, and biting me for the last 20 years, and I've been taking it. Because you can't fight life. You get the chance to punch some stranger in the face, and you take it.
I thought you said fighting wasn't a way to solve anything.
No, not for you. You have no chance of winning.
Maybe you ought to think about this, Dad. I mean, you're an old guy. Your mouth fills up with blood when you brush your teeth.
I brush pretty hard, son. Look, don't worry about me. Did I ever tell you I fought Golden Gloves?
Every day of my life.
Well, then you know your old man can handle himself. Not that I really care, but, did you ever see this guy?
No, but the other day I was picking avocados for Mom. And I was looking at some of his clothes hanging from the clothesline. A lot of Harley jackets and shirts. Pretty big, too. Using one as a comforter.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't care. I fought Golden Gloves. You know, we skilled boxers actually prefer fighting these big savage guys. As they come in all slow, you know, swinging wide and wild. All you got to do is keep a cool head and come straight down the pike. Come on, try and hit me.
I don't want to hurt you, Dad.
You won't even touch me. Come on, come on.
All right. Nice control, Dad.
I wasn't expecting a jab. Come on, try again.
Are you sure?
Hey, I'm ready. You're not gonna get lucky twice.
Look, I can do this all day.
Why, you little...
You told me. Dad, you kill you. No, take your part.
Well, that's enough for today.
All you did was hang the bag.
I did some road work. I drove down to the liquor store and got some beers. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I ought to call off this fight. After all, I couldn't even block my twerp of a son's jab. What am I gonna do when some huge ham-like fist comes flying in my face?
There's no way around it. You gotta cheat. You know, take some pennies in your hand and throw them in his face. Then kick him in the groin. Or just spit in his face, and when he wipes it away, kick him in the groin. Or let him hit you in the stomach, puke in his face, and when he goes to wipe it off, kick him in the groin.
You've got a lot of unresolved issues under that furry, cute exterior.
Probably because I grew up in the half-price toy bin. Always feeling just a little inferior to the full retail toys. Like Barney and those snotty 90210 dolls. One day they dropped that Dylan into our bin. He thinks just because he was hot for 5 minutes with a bad impression of James Dean, he's gonna rule the bin. So I say, hey, you drunken impersonator of a teen idol. You forgot the sock in your pants. He looked down and I kicked him in the groin. Then I had my way with the Kelly doll right in front of me. She was pretty hot. Add that to my list. A Kelly doll.
Now, surprisingly, all they have left are Tory spellings. You want one of those?
No thanks. Listen, Jack, you've got a fight coming up. Lay off the dames and hit that heavy bag. Just picture someone you hate.
I can't think of anyone.
Oh, yeah? How about Kevin Costner?
This is for Robin Hood, you overpaid mama's boy. And this is for Dances with Wolves. This is for 3 hours of Wyatt Earp. I tell you, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong. I'm fearing no man.
Jack, take out the garbage.
You got hands, do it yourself.
Excuse me.
Coming, dear.
Kick her in the groin, Jack.
Johnson's taking a savage beating. There's blood everywhere. Folks, this is horrible. Let's look at it again in slow motion.
Daddy, I'm confused by the feeling of bloodlust taking over this family. I mean, I understand boys fighting over me, but you're a grown man fighting over dog duty in a wet car.
Actually, less than that. I'm fighting over your mother. Look, honey, I know this looks immature, but let's face it, I'm 40 years old, and everything I ever hoped for is never going to come true. What have I got left to live for except the memories of being a boy? And what beautiful memories they are, too. Yeah, the sound of a baseball card and the spokes of my new Stingray bike. Willie Mays turning on an inside fastball, slugging a guy in the stomach so hard you can smell what he ate. Yeah, honey, I tell you, being a boy sure is great. Of course, being a man sucks. All you're doing is just trying to cope with all the frustrations of life. But you're a girl, so what would you know about frustrations?
Oh, really? Like the glass ceiling? Or sexual harassment? The fact that nobody wants you after you're 25?
Well, that's cute, sweetheart, but I'm talking about real-life things. You know, like punching a guy right in the breadbasket. That is one of the few satisfactions left in life that hasn't faded like your mother's looks. But being a girl, I don't think you can ever truly understand that kind of visceral pleasure.
Dad, about my monkey.
Oh, wow, Daddy, that was great. I can't smell what he ate for lunch. It was pizza. Am I right? Am I right?
Oh, nice shot, sweetheart.
Should I kick him?
No, honey. We're not cops.
Daddy, I love you.
Ah, you're my little girl. I wouldn't miss these moments for anything. Not so easy with someone your own age, is it?
Dad, I think I'm gonna barf.
Don't do it on the carpet. You think Tiffany hits hard, don't try your mother.
You, Jack?
Yeah?
I'm here to kick the hell out of you.
I thought you were sending your husband, Vic.
I am the husband, Vic.
You're a girl.
Take that back.
I just can't believe that your wife didn't tell Jenny that you were you know.
A lesbian?
Hey, I didn't say it.
You got a problem with it?
No. As a matter of fact, if I were a woman, I'd probably be a lesbian myself. But, see, you kind of put me in an awkward situation here, you see. Of course, that's Jenny all over again. She's always getting me into situations that she knows nothing about.
Yeah, tell me about it. Susan's the same way. She's always getting on people's nerves, and then I've got to end up dealing with it.
I know what you mean. You want to come in for a minute?
Yeah. All right.
Say, what is it exactly we're supposed to be fighting over?
Something to do with avocados. I don't know. I try not to listen. All you want to do is come home after a hard day and eat a little dinner in peace.
Yeah, but it's always something. Take out the garbage, fix the toilet, talk to me. God, I'd rather fix the toilet.
Yep. There's always a job to do. All you want to do is watch a little football, maybe check out the latest Playboy.
You see September?
Oh.
Well, it could be a lot worse for you, though. At least you're never going to have kids.
She's trying to adopt.
You can kiss your life goodbye, pal. You know, Vic, you're okay.
You too.
I tell you, I am a little bummed out, though. I was really looking forward to a fight.
Yeah, me too.
Well, what are we going to do? I mean, I really feel like I need to hit someone.
Well, I know this bar over on 5th Street. Maybe you and I could go toss a few jacks and see who looks at us sideways.
Don't you worry about a thing. I'm sure there are going to be plenty of guys look at us sideways.
What do you want?
When I got home, I found a note saying that Vic got off early and was coming over here to settle this thing.
Oh, no, I missed it.
It was probably over pretty quick. Vic's not much of a fighter.
Neither is Jack. The last time he put up a good fight was when I asked him to marry me.
Well, it is kind of nice that they'd still fight for us, though.
Men are so easy to control, aren't they? Little trembling lip, a moist eye.
I can cry on cue.
We all can. You know, I may have misjudged you.
Me too. I'm sorry if I was a little difficult, but it's just the pressure of moving into a new neighborhood and hoping people will accept you.
Well, why wouldn't they?
I like your dress.
Oh, thank you. I bought a whole new wardrobe. You want to come upstairs and see?
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh, good, because Jack never likes to watch me try things on.
I wouldn't mind at all.
Found it. Dear Unhappily Ever After. It's nice to see Elf back on the air. Although he looks very gray and sick and doesn't sound all that good either. Whatever happened to that nice family he used to live with? Wayne C., Muncie, Indiana. Dear Wayne, they moved to Indiana where they eat their neighbors. Pass the ketchup, Wayne. Mmm.